Let's see what these bees are doing in the honey super today. Little nectar in there, looking good. Tons of nectar in there. Coming along pretty good. Hello everyone, and welcome to the bee farm. Yet again, we're going to get into the beehive and see what we got going on in here. Today, I'm doing a little bit more than just checking them. I'm actually going to do a little bit of maintenance on the hive today because we've got some bird comb that we want to take out. Bird comb, cross comb, wild comb, I think is another name for it. But we're going to take this honey super off. I'm just going to kind of reverse engineer the hive. I don't want anybody coming and going out of the bottom of the hive while I'm doing this. So I'm going to set it down on the bottom board. I'm going to take the top board, set everything on it, and then they're doing real good in the honey super. We've got plenty of wax in there, a lot of buildup going on. I'm happy with it. I'm going to give them a little bit more time in there. We've got several frames here that are looking real well. I don't know if you can see that or not. They're starting to come out pretty good on there. So yeah, they're looking real good up in the honey super. So we're going to pop this honey super off. Get down in the brood box. I'm going to add a box to the bottom of it today, but I want to see what they're doing, what the queen's doing, what everybody's doing in there. So we're just gonna. And the reason I'm all dressed up today is because, you know, I'm getting in there a little deeper this time. I don't particularly want to get stung. And as they progress through the hive, putting stuff in, it gets a little heavier and heavier. It's a little bit more weird, more awkward to handle. Now we're going to try to remove this queen excluder real nice and easy. I want to see how far they've come out in the brood box, so I know for sure it's time to add another box to it. They say if you've got 7 frames drawn out and with brood and everything on it, then you should be okay. So okay, so there we go. Like, we've got plenty of stuff going on in here. Yeah, all over it in there, aren't they? And Clay ain't got that one out yet. That. Good comb pulled out here, good pollen, honey. So we're gonna put that right back down in there. honey. Not bad. I was gonna knock all the wild comb off the bottom, but I'm not seeing any. There's all brood. That's wild comb on the bottom there. I'm gonna leave that for now though. I think I just got stung on the leg. Yeah, that's not enough wild comb for me to worry about there. Oh yeah. Nope, there she is right there. There's the queen. That is her. Hey Zach.
Yep.
You run and look in my bag, and there's a plastic hair clip looking thing in there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab her since I know where she is.
All right.
Hurry please, before I lose her.
All right.
Just knock her off.
Yeah, she went down there.
Well,
There's one you knocked off.
no, that's the only one there is.
I know.
Well, I was gonna capture the queen, but I knocked her off in the hive somewhere, so she's still in there though. At least I know that. Yeah, these bees are doing fantastic. Fantastic. I think that's honey. Yeah, that's like a whole frame of honey. That's got brood on that side of it. Now we're over here where they don't have anything going on. All right, well, I'm gonna pick this thing up. I'm gonna give them a few minutes to get the queen back up in the frames. We're gonna pick this up and put another box underneath it, and then let them go. That's gonna be it. Slide these back over. All right, we're gonna give her a few minutes to get back up in the frames. I don't want to take that bottom board off with her down on the bottom board, not knowing for sure where she is, what she's doing. So I know she's in there. I accidentally knocked her off the frame trying to capture her. First time I've ever tried to capture the queen, so I wasn't real comfortable doing it. We'll see. But yeah, I got another box, another tin frame I'm gonna put underneath here, and give them more room to grow. Looks to me like they're big enough to where they're ready to do more stuff. Anyway, I'll see y'all in a bit when I put this other hive body under here. All right, so we've given them about an hour. Get the queen back up in there where she needs to be, because a while ago when I found her, I accidentally knocked her back down into the hive, and I didn't know where she went. I'm guessing she went all the way through. but I'm sure she's climbed back up by now. We've got the bees pretty stirred up, so we're gonna go ahead and do what we need to do to get this next box on here. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off the bottom board. I'm gonna put the new hive body underneath this one, because evidently from what they say is that the bees like to work from the bottom up. So when they come in through the bottom, they'll start building up in that new area, and bring the queen down there, and she'll start laying in there, and then they'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's what we're gonna do, and let's see how this goes, because I'm not real sure how this is gonna work out. So I'm just gonna take this, kind of tilt it over to the side so nothing falls out of it, and then put the new box on there and set this one right on top of it, and hopefully it all works. So anyway, we're gonna give her a little bit of smoke, get them calm down a little bit more. It's not a real hot day. It's about in the mid 80s probably, maybe a little hotter than that, but I don't know. So we're just gonna slide all this stuff over. And we're gonna pop this bottom board loose. I'm sure the bees have got it pretty stuck in there. Right here. Oh yeah, that's heavy. All right, Zachary's gonna bring our new box in.
There's a lot down there too.
Yep. I'm just gonna set it right on the top, like so. Frames pushed over, pick this one up, set it right on the top. Yeah, that box is heavy. Push all these back down in there real good. I got a good seat. There's one thing you got to remember that I'm learning, that if you give these bees space in there, any kind of void or anything like that, they're gonna put wax in it. So you pretty much want to give them as little space to make bees as you can. I mean, to make wax as you can. I'm gonna put the queen excluder back on the top. I was looking, these bees got some sort of milky substance over here they're eating. No idea what that could be. Put the honey super back on top. That's it. We gotta now have a beehive that's two hive bodies deep, and there is some weight to it too. Slide over here. There is some weight to it, so yeah, I think we're doing all right. We'll give them time to get used to that and get everything put back together here, and we'll see how that goes. I guess that's how you do it. I'm gonna go with it and say, yep, that's it. All right, so now, like I said, we got two hive bodies. We're two hive bodies deep. Yeah, it's growing really fast, a lot faster than I thought. This might be a lot to keep up with. I don't know. It's just one hive, so I'm not having too much trouble with it yet. Yeah, we'll come back here in a couple of weeks, maybe next week, and we'll check that honey super again, see how they're doing down there on the bottom part, because that wasn't too horrible to manage. All right, well, y'all, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on this if you liked it. I'm just trying to learn it as we go. So anyway, all right. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one. I need help getting out of this thing. Are these things still on?
Yeah.
Are y'all still out there? Go home. The show's over. Go home.